This guy is a wrecking machine, and he's hungry.
All of you chumps are gonna bow. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Money.
You're listening to The Real Estate Debate with Mr. Credit on AM 760 KFMB. If you'd like to contact Mr. Credit, visit mrcredit.org.
All right, welcome to The Real Estate Debate, where we debate the hottest topics in San Diego real estate. Today is a very special show. I have a very special co-host, at least for the first segment. Nicole Hazelton is on mic 4. How are you doing, Nicole?
I'm doing well, thanks. Thanks
How
for
do you
having
feel
me.
being in the co-host position right now?
I like it.
Yeah.
I feel pretty empowered.
You do? You're also a competitor today.
Yes.
Our judge is on the way. He's in the car. Sean Cahan with Cornerstone Mortgage Group is on the way. He'll be here shortly. I'll be judging the first segment of Rapid Fire. We have a great show lined up for you today. One first-timer and 3 past champions. That first-timer in seat number 1 is Frederick Remick with San Diego Realty Brokers. Frederick, how you doing, sir?
Doing good, Derek. How are you?
Great to have you on the show. Now, you've been on the show before, but not the debate format.
Correct.
How do you feel going up against 3 past champs?
I think I'm very intimidated.
Yeah?
Yes.
You think so, or are you sure of it at this point?
I'm pretty sure I'm intimidated.
Now, you have a really cool website, Chula Vista Homes for Sale.house, which I haven't seen a .house before, but you guys specialize down there in Chula Vista. You've got a cool website for people who are searching for homes down there.
Correct. Yep. It's inclusive of the whole South Bay. Lots of detail. Get information about schools there. We have a widget from Great Schools on the site.
Cool.
There's a seller's area where you can get your estimate on the property value. So, yeah, it's a full-service website.
Awesome stuff. Frederick, thank you so much for coming today. And good luck, sir, as we haven't had a first-timer win on the show in a very, very long time. So you could be the guy, but it's going to be tough because you'll be up against the man in seat number 2 who is one of the most winningest champions of all time. Brian DeVore, 7-time real estate debate champion, is here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. California Properties. Have to take a breath on that one, Brian.
Yep.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. Grateful as always to be here.
Yes, and you'll also be featured on our new television show, which starts in August on Channel 4, Sundays at 11 a.m., as our featured Carlsbad real estate expert.
I am super excited about that. I think it's just another way to, as you say, make your audience smarter than everybody else and educate them on what's happening in the world of real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. And in these different communities where there's so much going on in San Diego, and we're so busy, we don't know about it, a lot of it. So it's great to have someone like you who's embedded in the community to be able to come on and tell people about it. So, Brian, today you have a chance to surpass your arch nemesis, Elizabeth Story, who also has 7 trophies.
Yes.
Including the first ever Tournament of Multi-Champions trophy.
Right.
How do you feel about your chances today to be the first person to 8?
When I saw the lineup of who is going to be competing today, I was a little nervous. Just like my competitor to my left. I'm still a little nervous. I mean, these guys are great, you know. So I got my work cut out for me.
That's right.
As always.
As always. It's not easy to win the show. Winning 7 times really says a lot. Good luck to you today, sir.
Thank you.
And in seat number 3, Billy Colstock is back, a multi-time champion on the real estate debate with 2 titles to his name from Keller Williams La Jolla and SoCalLifestyleRealty.com. Billy, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Now, you'll also be featured on our new television show, Smarter San Diego, airing on Channel 4 Sundays at 11 in August. And you'll be covering the Del Cerro area, which is your backyard.
Right. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. And anything that we're going to hear about Del Cerro today, or you don't want to let anything out of the bag?
Oh, I don't want to let anything out of the bag with this group right here. No. I actually am already starting to peek at the numbers right over here. I heard about the numbers.
You're looking at DeVore's notes?
I am. I'm trying to cheat a little bit.
Now, very few people have won more than 3 titles.
Sure.
In fact, there's only 3 people who've ever done it. So today you could become the 4th. How do you feel about your chances?
Like everyone else, my heart's racing a little bit right now.
Yeah.
So palms are sweaty. So here we go.
Well, I'm judging the first
Good opportunities.
Yes, absolutely. Great to have you here, Billy. And in seat number 4, my aforementioned co-host, as we're waiting for Sean Cahan to arrive, is actually a buddy of Sean Cahan's. Nicole Hazelton is here. How are you doing, Nicole?
I'm doing well, thanks.
From Hazelton Associates, of course, and yoursdhome.com. Now, Nicole will also be featured on our television show, Smarter San Diego, starting in August on Channel 4 Sundays at 11. And she's also a past champion on the real estate debate. Nicole, it's great to have you.
Thanks so much. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, it's great to have you as always. And today you have a chance to become one of only a handful of people who've ever won this show more than 1 time. How do you feel about your chances?
I'm nervous as well.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm anxious and nervous to get started.
All right. Well, I think it's time to do it. Let's get started. It's time for Rapid Fire.
Let's go around the table for rapid fire.
I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
Keep it short and keep it on point.
1, 2, 10. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right. We'll be starting with Frederick Remick. Today's rapid fire topic is, quote, reasons that rising interest rates will or will not hurt the San Diego real estate market. Frederick.
Well, first of all, hurt is a word that is subjective. Is it going to have an effect on buyers? Yes, because buyers will be able to afford less, and it will also create less buyers at certain price points because you're going to drive buyers out of those price points.
Sure.
So that's automatic. Now, will it hurt our market? I don't believe it will hurt the market until the ratio of buyers to sellers is more equitable or the buyers are less in ratio to the sellers. Right now, there's so many buyers for each home that it's going to take a long time for that to catch up.
Good points. Brian DeVore.
So to Frederick's point, talking about if rates go up, what will it do with driving buyers out? And I got an interesting chart here, which I can provide your listeners if they'd like. If you take a $500,000 home and you increase the interest rate by just a quarter point, it reduces your purchasing power by 2.9%, down to $485,554. So to put numbers to it, if rates go up even a quarter point, it's going to drop people down on what they can afford, and it's going to make some people not be able to buy.
Okay. Yep. No question. Billy Colstock.
Right now, San Diego is at a 28%, based on quarter one, 28% affordability index. We've been at a 25, 26% affordability index in the past. So we have some room to wiggle on that. So as a San Diego market will be affected, not as much.
Okay. Great stats from Billy Colstock. Nicole Hazelton.
I'm saying that it won't be affected as well. I think that rates are still at an all-time low compared to all-time averages. And even if the mortgage rates go up by half a point on the median price in San Diego of $400,000, you're looking at about $120 a month. So the compromise is no Starbucks in the morning.
But can they give it up? That's the question.
I got a problem with that.
Starbucks.
I'm going to challenge that.
That comes back into the ratio, which I talked about, which is, yes, it's going to drop. The rates will go up. That means there's less people, but you got to look at it like, okay, instead of 10 people being able to afford this house, now there's 6.
Right.
So does that really affect the market? No, it just affects the buyer's ability to buy at a certain price point.
Okay. Yep. Nope. That's absolutely true. And what we're discussing today's rapid fire topic is reasons rising interest rates, should they come, will or will not hurt the San Diego real estate market, Mr. DeVore?
I think it won't in this respect that if interest rates go up, then likely what usually happens is prices either come down or the price appreciation tempers a little bit. So there's a balancing act, and then I think we may wind up being sort of in the same spot as where we are today.
Okay, so it could just level things off. Makes sense. Billy Colstock.
So I don't think that it's going to affect things because we've learned over the last couple of years, hopefully, that we need to be a little bit more conservative. Homeowners are going to be putting down more money from their sale, from the equity. Therefore, they're going to be getting the right payment.
Okay, so it's payment based. So if you got more money down, rates go up.
You're going to get to that payment that you're looking for.
It's all about payment. Makes sense to me. Nicole Hazelton.
I also say again that it won't. Forbes.com put out a great article about this, basically saying that prospective buyers are going to come out of the woodwork while the economy is hot because they're going to be afraid that their affordability opportunity is fleeting. So I think that when rates increase, you'll see actually a higher level of buyers.
Interesting. She went the other direction with it. I'm going to give you a bonus point because that, if you go back and look, you'll actually see that frenzies do take place in refinancing and home purchases when people first hear that rates are gone up. Because everyone is like waiting around for them to keep going lower until they're not going lower anymore, and then that actually sparks things. Really, really good point from Nicole. All right, coming up, that's it for Rapid Fire. When we come back, we'll find out what markets are hot and not so hot. What about your neighborhood? Stick around. We'll continue to make you smarter than everyone else right here on the Real Estate Debate, AM 760 KFMB.